welcome back to turn 16 of the Death Ride to Schweben. Not particularly sure what's going to happen on this turn. So we are in a kind of stalemate while the town gets chewed up. There are some signs that Rice is starting to perhaps move this M60 platoon he has here around. And he's definitely got two tanks in this wood here. Now, I don't know if First Company is going to see anything else, but I would say this is my kind of two-pronged problem, and I'm kind of getting into position to, well, hopefully, where are we? Catacomb 007 is going to be able to get on board Zeriander this turn without getting hit by any artillery shells or any DPICM, and they're going to be able to slink off this way on a super secret mission to get over here and then come up on the flank and hit them there. But yeah, it's kind of, the ball is kind of in Rice's court right now. And of course we've got a potential contact over here with there was an M113 coming closer. But yeah, hard to say what we might see, so let's just press go. And of course Perlican Taco here may just get annihilated. Ooh, there went, I think that was Winter getting vaporized there. Oh, yeah, there goes Perlican Taco. Just watching all that DPICM kind of crackle in down there. Oh! Yeah, somebody didn't make it there. Who was that? That's Spucker, 2nd Company HQ. Oh dear. That looked like a pretty impressive explosion. But also the top deck. Was I supposed to move him? Probably. I thought that well, it's completely gone, and the driver's dead. Yeah, great. It's just the attrition rate here is really interesting, which is, you would have thought, having, you know, like doses of what is it, 72? You know, loads of these cluster bomb munitions just spamming at this end of the town, that they would do more damage. But I think it's the 155s feel like they're doing the nasty here, not anything else. So yeah, that is a bit of an interesting. Looks like you would expect it to be more effective than it actually is. It's only really been effective because I managed to stick myself in this position. So yeah. But it looks like Zeriander and, God, I can't remember, Catacomb 007 have managed to sort themselves out. With this fine display of actual competence here from the Pixel Truppen. That's pretty slick. Piling into the old the BMP. This is less slick. I don't know what these guys are doing. It's only a pity they can't pick up another RPG or something from in there. But yep, that's it. They're good to go. We can bring them out next turn. So Winter, yeah, I think Winter gets evaporated, doesn't he? Yep. You know, like, Schweben is really stopping being a nice place. It's starting to get a little uncomfortable, I think, for everybody to be there. It's also getting uncomfortable for ISIS pixel treatment, obviously. And like I say, this house here that like we last saw them in is getting hammered. So, yeah. I can take that. It's another forward penetration. Yeah, but a lot of the penetrations that are actually being scored are on vehicles that have already been knocked out. So, yeah. What did we get over here then? So Fulda Gap goes down. Yeah, that was a tow. So that's from that N901 over there then. Yeah, right in the front. A hull. Well, A, definitely a tow. B, would otherwise only be a dragon. So, wow, that was a good shot. I don't even know where that came in. But yeah, it's a dead pelican taco. But nothing else particularly of interest over there. No real sign that Rice is moving his tanks off. They are just kind of keyholing in on that threat there, which is good because I don't want them to get backed up particularly. And I still don't have an idea of who's seeing these. Is it? Ah, it's Colm Fox and his crew who are hiding out in this little crater. Let's see what direction are they actually facing. So it's facing down where he saw Mus P. Yeah. So this is one of the things that I kind of regret. So one of the rules we had going into this, I say regret, regret's the wrong word. It's a forced selection thing. So one of the things we had when we were going into this is to try and pick hull formation. So none of this, you know, I don't have a use for the machine gun platoon. I'm going to take all the machine guns out of it and have an ATGM platoon, because that's what I would have done otherwise. And I did test that a little bit. But it would be... if I had some ATGMs, like say if I had an ATGM up in this building, that could be poking holes in these, probably quite successfully. Oh, and we were moving Jack 647 around as well, weren't we? Except he's sort of making it, I guess. So, like the squad is getting quite fragmented. Some of them are pinned, some of them are not pinned, you know, etc, etc. But yeah, so yeah, like I say, nothing either spectacular or unexpected there, particularly. Looks like Nick Riggs has spotted something. I bet that's a bleeding M901, isn't it? So we know that one could see it. That's what happens when you accidentally press the Windows key instead of the Alt key. So hopefully that hasn't ballsed things up too much. Yeah, so that's Nick Riggs, who is looking over this way. Yeah, so he might have seen it. 'Cause it was in this area. Or it might have just fired a missile at him. Who knows? Because they're pretty damn exposed to that from there. That other one was over here, but that can't really see very much, can it? So this is where it gets into. So what do I do with this then? What do I do with First Company now that it's here and it's done some damage? If I leave it there, I feel like it's going to get picked off. But if I move it, well, what happens if I do move it? Where can I move it is a good start. We can bring it back down the reverse slope. Can we maybe squeeze through here? Maybe. Depends if there is anything up there, but I don't know anymore. See, what kind of line of sight have we actually got onto that general area? So, 2,000 meters is a long shot, I feel. How far further forward would these guys have to come and still we start seeing... Oh, no, that would take far too long to get into a position like that. Yeah. No, my concern is that they're just sat there. They're not actually achieving anything. Like, they're not really contributing. They're not really denying this space to Rice because he's already forward. And they're just going to start absorbing casualties. So I kind of want to bring them back a bit. We can pop them back up later. It's just, it's very non-ideal. But on the flip side, it looks like a couple of them might have turned on that way. So, I don't know, let's leave it another turn and see what happens. He said, like an idiot. I feel like one of the things I've kind of missed in this game is patience. I'm not being very patient. Let's get Zeriander out this way. We want to follow up with the terrain here. Try and avoid any steep, excessively steep movements, but I want to stay behind the trees here. Somewhat. So the BMPs are actually really speedy. So we want to kind of bring them round up here. And even if we can't take them out, we can put some pressure on Rice to try and what's the word? Try and throw him off. Make him think that this is an untenable position. So yeah, that's about it. Let's see what happens this time.